Facebook CEO Mark Zuckerberg has clarified remarks he made to Recode that appeared to defend Holocaust deniers. Originally, Zuckerberg told Recode that, quote, "I'm Jewish, and there's a set of people who deny that the Holocaust happened. I find that deeply offensive, but at the end of the day, I don't believe that our platform should take that down because I think there are things that different people get wrong. I don't think that they're intentionally getting it wrong." Zuckerberg then clarified his comments to Recode's Kara Swisher in an email saying, "There's one thing I want to clear up. I personally find Holocaust denial deeply offensive, and I absolutely didn't intend to defend the intent of people who deny that. These issues are very challenging, but I believe that often the best way to fight offensive bad speech is with good speech." Here to discuss Bloomberg Tech, Sarah Fryer, who covers the social network for us. So how did this even happen?
So Zuckerberg was actually trying to explain what Facebook does with people who deny the Sandy Hook elementary school murders. He was saying that in some cases it's harassment. Like if you were going to the victim, one of those parents of one of those children, and saying that your child was not murdered, that's harassment. That would get taken down. But if you're simply denying it happened, you might not be intentionally trying to harm anyone, and therefore Facebook won't take that down. And he tried to relate to this with the most unsympathetic example possible, which is the Holocaust, which you probably just shouldn't bring up in an interview on a sort of spontaneous podcast situation.
And his apology also doesn't quite sound like an apology. It's not a reversal.
Oh, Facebook has had this policy to allow people who deny the Holocaust to remain on Facebook for years. I mean, they've talked about it in 2009. This is a very common issue for social media companies because Holocaust denial is one of those things that you have to decide about really early on. It's illegal in Germany. So by saying that you are going to allow it to be legal elsewhere, you are making the distinction that your site is only going to take content down when it is absolutely necessary.